Hi everyone, I would like to share with you my experience of getting a skin booster called Rejuran Healer. In this video, we're going to talk about the treatment process, the before and after photos, the price range, and we can also compare what was claimed by the brand versus the actual experience of getting the treatment. Alright, let's dive right in. So Rejuran Healer is an FDA-approved skin booster from Korea. It is a product that consists of DNA material called PN polynucleotide extracted from salmon eggs. This treatment promotes healing of acne, reduction in inflammation, stimulation of collagen production, and balances the pH of your skin. So if you want a dewy glass skin effect, this is one of the treatments that you can get here in Singapore, or in my case, I got it in Johor Bahru, Malaysia. It costs around $300 to $400 depending on which clinic you go to, and in Malaysia it costs about 1,000 Malaysian ringgit, which is almost the same in Singapore. I believe it's important for you to know my skin condition and the place I live in. So here in Singapore, we have a fairly humid weather, and it's also pretty warm all throughout the year, so my skin tends to be oily compared to a drier country like US or in Australia. I do have an oily T-zone and large pores and acne prone skin, so I tend to get pimple probably at least once a week. It's just the cycle of my skin, and I just learned how to cope with it and conceal them with makeup. So now I'm going to show to you the process of getting the Rejuran Healer. Here is my face before I went to the clinic. I have no makeup on. It's ironic that I have a great skin condition 2 weeks before the treatment. But I do have an active acne, a very minimal breakout, but I have large pores, acne scars, and oily T-zone. I took a Grab going to this place in Johor Bahru. It's fairly accessible, and had a short consultation with the doctor giving me the heads up about the aftercare, what I can expect, and he recommends to do a 3 consecutive sessions for the next 3 months to get the maximum effect. He did mention that out of all skin booster, this is the most painful one. And at that point, I got a little bit scared even though my pain tolerance is high. So they put numbing cream all over my face for about 15 minutes. And I asked the clinic about the actual product to check the seal and how many ml are they giving me. I've read that there are actually fake Rejuran Healer out there, so I wanted to be sure what I'm receiving. So the doctor started to administer the treatment all over my face. It stings a lot. I had to focus on my breathing. The vibrating tool helps to distract me with the pain. The whole process took about 15 minutes, which really helps because, to be honest, I couldn't take it any longer. So this is right after the treatment. Injection points would swell, and the doctor recommended not to wet my face for 24 hours and not to put any makeup on for the next 2 days. Surprisingly, injection points subside the next day. I didn't feel any discomfort. At this point, I think you can totally go to work if you're fine on how it looks. I didn't put any makeup on so that I don't need to wash my face, as well as to prevent any bacteria. So this is the second day, third day, fourth day. My fifth day gave me the most significant change. When I woke up, I wasn't oily or dry. I had the smoothest skin texture, and the hydration is pretty balanced at this point. I didn't need to put anything on my skin, and looking at it, I looked like I had a foundation or a primer. Unfortunately, after 30 days, there wasn't any trace of the treatment, and my oily T-zone and large pores went back, as well as the whiteheads. I also developed pimple, which it usually does every month. I wanted to also point out what Rejuran Healer cannot do to your skin. So I don't think it can treat deep acne scars and hyperpigmentation, as well as maybe sagging of the skin. So it only helps with the balance of your hydration and your oiliness of the skin. Overall, I think this treatment is best for people who have very oily skin or very dry skin, as it balances the pH, and if you have really active acne, I think it will help to calm down the inflammation. I'd say I would do it again if I have a budget for 3 sessions altogether. Else, if I were to do it once a year, I think it would be a waste of money. Alright, that's it for today. For the next treatment, I'm going to share with you another skin booster which is slightly cheaper but with similar effect and almost no downtime. See you in the next one!